quick. Can you help me? I've just killed a man. To Phil to shoot a man at this particular time.
What's the matter, Jonah?
Well, I didn't get more than 10 or 15 minutes sleep all night. So I didn't get no sleep. Went to bed and got to thinking about how uncomfortable I used to be in the Army doing all-night sentry duty. I'd be dad ratted if I could get to sleep.
Oh, come on, Jonah. You going to stay on that horse all day?
Oh, waiting for orders, that's all.
We'll go around to the front door.
You'd better forget your Army days if that's the way it affects you, Jonah.
Yeah, well, I got to worrying about the time I was doing sentry duty and nearly shot Corporal Dunphy.
Your pal?
Yeah. Couldn't tell if it was a giant two-legged porcupine coming towards me or an Indian wearing a feather bonnet. All 'twas was Corporal Dunphy. Somebody put glue in his bear grease, so when the corporal used the stuff, it made his hair stick straight up from all sides.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, well, we got the glue out. Dipped his head in boiling water a few times.
Boiling water?
Uh-huh. Water was plentiful in that locality.
But what about Corporal Dunphy?
Oh, well, he complained a little, and his face reddened up, as I remember. But
watch it now.
No.
There. Roy, on the floor.
Yeah. Phil wasn't having any dream when he said he'd killed a man.
I've seen this man somewhere before, Roy.
He's a bad hombre. Wells Hobbler. Hobo, they called him.
Well, what we better do, Roy? Wait till the sheriff gets here?
No, we'll look around and go back and make a report to his office. Save him time.
Roy, there's somebody outside.
I didn't know anybody was here.
Hiya, Selby.
Excuse me, I'll be back later.
Oh, come on in.
Well, yes, all right.
You're a long way from home, aren't you, Selby?
Well, a little.
Exactly.
Well, let's go. There won't be any real trouble for Phil, especially since the man he killed is a known outlaw.
Roy, Herb Selby is leaving.
Hey, Selby, just a minute. We're riding back now, too. Close the door, will you, Jonah?
Well, thanks, Roy, but I'm not going toward town. I'm going the other way.
Well, so are we. We're going to try to catch up with the sheriff. Come on, Dale and Jonah.
Well, what I mean is I thought I'd stay and wait for Phil. Phil will probably need company when he comes back.
Well, nobody's staying here, Selby. Not until after the sheriff has done his investigating.
But, Roy, I don't think I'd...
Come on, mount up. You better ride along with us.
What's the matter with him, Roy, riding behind us this way?
Oh, he's a potential deserter, as General Thomas Kenneth Rowe would say.
Selby's in some kind of trouble. It's connected with Phil Warner, but I can't figure how.
Those riders back there, they're following us.
See, Roy?
No, they're not, Selby.
Why'd anybody be following us?
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe they are following us.
I'm getting out of here.
He's making a break for it, Roy.
Why, the feller's as loony as a bed beetle.
Let's stay with him. Hey, those hombres behind us are trying to get Selby. Let's stop them. Come on, Trigger.
You know, the way folks all over the country are going for Post Sugar Crisp, it's got to be good. You bet. Post's wonderful new cereal treat has caused a sensation everywhere. And if you've tried it at your house, you know why. As a cereal, it's dandy. For snacks, it's so handy. Or eat it like candy. Post Sugar Crisp really perks up a breakfast menu. It's so delicious. Just add milk or cream and it's ready to serve. No sugar needed. It's already sweet. It makes a perfect snack between meals, too, whenever you crave a special treat. And folks love to carry Post Sugar Crisp right along with them, wherever they go, and eat it like candy right out of the package. It's wholesome wheat for nourishment, and that sugar and honey coating for flavor and quick energy make it a wonderful pickup anytime. Don't just take my word for it. You try it. Get Post Sugar Crisp in the giant or regular size package with the 3 little bears on the front. Sugar Crisp, one of the famous triple wrap Post cereals. Guaranteed fresh or triple your money back.
While Roy, with Dale and Jonah, were investigating the shooting at Phil Warner's place, Herb Selby arrived. Selby was nervous, uneasy, and tried to find an excuse for not leaving when the others did. Roy, however, insisted. They rode away together, and now as they approached Selby's home, they discover that they're being followed. Selby loses control of himself. He races ahead. Roy, Dale, and Jonah go after him.
on, Trigger. Take us out of here. Those hombres back there are trying to get Selby. Let's stop them.
That's how us old army men do it, Roy.
Selby! Selby, head for the house!
Follow him, Dale. Don't let Selby out of your sight. We've broken this up for now, but somebody's after him, and they'll be back. Selby, I want to know why those men are after you.
I don't know.
And I'll take the position of a sniper by this window right here, Roy. And I'll be ready for the warthogs if they make another charge.
And I'll take the other one, Roy.
All right. Come on, Selby. Who are they?
Roy, a couple of hombres just rode up out front.
Thanks, Jonah. They're here for you, Selby.
It's DeBona's gang. I tried to join up with them, and now I'm in trouble, a lot of trouble.
And they're sure tough-looking hombres.
Must be ex-drill sergeants.
This is Glenn DeBona's gang you're talking about, huh, Selby?
They think I killed Hobo. I was supposed to get $10,000 to DeBona by noon today, and Hobo followed me to see how I got it.
Why are you supposed to get money for DeBona?
To prove I had nerve enough to be a member of his gang.
Say, them two out front are from the bunch that was following us, Roy. I recognize their horses.
Oh, they must be his trigger men come to get me. Roy, could you go to Mr. DeBona and tell him I didn't kill Hobo?
You know where he is?
Yes, I think so. I know where you could get in touch with him.
What about his gang?
Oh, they stay close to him.
If you're looking for a wealth of good eating for breakfast, dig into a mountain of golden, crisp Post Toasties, the heap good cornflakes. Say one brimming bowlful of Post Toasties, and you'll know you've struck breakfast gold. 'Cause Post Toasties are rich in sweet kernel flavor, rich in right-out-of-the-oven freshness. Sure, Post Toasties are one of the famous triple-wrap Post cereals, guaranteed fresh or triple your money back.
Post Toasties, heap good cornflakes. The best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it. Heap good cornflakes. Post Toasties, heap good cornflakes.
And remember, Post Toasties with sugar and cream are not only heap good, they're heap good nourishment. Try 'em with fresh fruit, too. Boy, oh boy. Just be sure you get Post Toasties, the best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it.
Post Toasties, heap good cornflakes. The best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it. Heap good cornflakes. Post Toasties, heap good cornflakes.
Let me take the lead, boys. Up to now, this is my party. And it's a party I'll really enjoy attending.
With Roy in the lead and Dale and Jonah following just behind, the men of Paradise Valley ride down upon the old sawmill, encircle it, form a ring of horsemen that none of the outlaws will be able to break. This has got to be the end of DeBona and his gang.
Let's clean this place out. Show these Alhoots we don't want them around in our territory.
The door smashes open.
All right, DeBona. Where are you?
DeBona's crouching beneath the table. He knows his time has come.
Get up. Come on, DeBona, get up. I'm here to take you just for myself.
Roy moves closer to the gang leader.
You're going to pay for all you've done. Your robberies, your killings, the misery you've caused other people.
DeBona is on his feet now. Roy lashes out at him.
You're going to pay, DeBona.
DeBona is staggering.
You're going to pay plenty.
You all through with him, Roy?
Yeah, I guess so, Jonah. We'll take him back to town with the others.
Yeah, there's 3 more at Herb Selby's place, don't forget.
We won't forget them. And let's hurry it up. I won't be around men like these any longer, and I have to.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
I'm glad we had a fair chance at him.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about one thing, though. See, I'm sorry about one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I compared that polecat to a feller like Jerkin' Jake Gollick.
I don't believe we know him, Jonah.
Well, the only thing wrong with Jake was that he got nervous so easy. Just like the time General Thomas Kenneth Rowe gave himself a birthday party.
Gave himself a party.
Why, sure. So the officers would know what day it was and bring presents.
You see, you don't understand how things are done, Dale.
No, you don't. You see, Jerk and Jake run a trading post, and the general orders his cake from there. And Jake was to deliver it in person. Well, Jake started getting nervous on the way over there. And by the time he walked into the general's quarters, where the party was, he got to jerking something wonderful. And the first thing, the cake fell apart, then the lighted candles spilled all over, 68 of them.
Makes quite a... I'm always dreaming of San Angelo. The stars are gleaming in San Angelo. The night we parted was just a year ago. I lost my heart in San Angelo. I see your sweet face and your eyes aglow. I hear you say, oh, darling, don't go. Your sweet face and your eyes aglow. I hear you say, oh, darling, don't go. I've tried forgetting, but in my heart I know that I'll return to San Angelo.
Say, riders, want to be the envy of your gang? Then be the first to own the exciting new Roy Rogers Western rings. You'll want to get all 12 of these wonderful full-color metal rings, adjustable to fit any size finger. They're all different. One ring pictures Roy himself. Others are of Dale, Trigger, and Bullet. And there are 8 more. And they're so easy to get. No box tops, nothing to write in for. You'll find one in each Western ring package. The package with Roy's picture on it, of delicious mouth-watering Post Raisin Bran. That's right, only in Post Raisin Bran, the fruit and cereal treat. So start on your collection now. Be sure to get the new Western ring package of Post Raisin Bran.
That's all for now, folks. This is Roy Rogers saying to all of you, from all of us, goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you. See you next week. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling on P-O-S-T.
P-O-S-T, Post, the cereals you like the most, brings you the Roy Rogers Show, starring the king of the cowboys himself, Roy Rogers.
It's roundup
time on the double R bar. So saddle your horse, 'cause we're gonna ride far.
The Double R Bar Ranch transcribed stories and songs of the real West with the Whippoorwills, the wisest trail scout of them all, Jonah Wild, played by Forrest Lewis, the Queen of the West, Dale Evans, and in person, the king of the cowboys, Roy Rogers.
Well, howdy, folks. This is Roy Rogers. Buckaroos, has your mom got that shelf filled with Post cereals? Well, I'll bet she's having a hard time keeping it filled because Post cereals are good. And Mom won't mind if you eat lots of them. She knows what we know, that you can count on anything bearing the brand name Post. Well, sir, Jonah rode over to the old deserted fort near Rocky Point today. You know, he served there when he was in the Army, and he kind of likes to visit the place even though there's nobody around there anymore. There's nothing much doing in town, I guess.
I'm sure this is the house where Fred Pratt lives. We'll chance it anyhow. I'll knock. As quick as he answers, let him have it.
Fast. We don't want to take any chances with Pratt.
Keep your mind on one thing. We want his half of that map, and we're taking it.